All right, guys, we're up in Pennsylvania and it is summer. It is July, and behind me in this barn, and if you notice, the barn's kind of leaning. It's been there probably 100, 200 years, maybe, like that, because we're up in Bucks County. Anyway, behind that barn, there's something that was built decades ago that is covered in dust and dirt and hasn't run in a long time, and we're gonna go check it out. So we've never had this on before on the channel, and it's a rarity that we put these on the channel, but this is a cool one. So check it out, and when we come back, we're gonna open that door, or that door, or maybe a window. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. All right, guys, so welcome back. We're up in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and we are walking towards this barn, which is kind of slanted. So this is my brother, and this is one of his vehicles, and it hasn't been run in a while. It's a 2003. It's all, now before we tell them what it is, it's custom made, right?
It's a custom, yeah.
It's custom.
Well, it's Yamaha, but it's
okay. It's custom made, and it's dusty and dirty, and I don't know how to ride these things, but this now this is just a very super nice bike. Now it's all dusted, and it's a Yamaha. What size is this?
1700 cc.
So it's a 1700 cc custom built Yamaha.
102 cubic inch.
What is it?
102 cubic
102 cubic inches. And some cool things about this bike, if you know bikes, is one,
forward control.
it's got forward controls on it. So it's a really comfortable bike to ride distance wise, especially if you're the size of me or my brother, because my brother's actually, I think, an inch, you're an inch taller than me, right? Yeah. So I'm 6'2", 6'1".
You're 6'1".
I'm 6'1" and a half, you're like 6'2" and a half. So if you're a big person, this bike is real comfortable because all the things are here. But it also has all these cool details, like, you know, this engine thing here. It's got different kind of stuff.
Vans and Hines pipes,
but
it's lowered.
It's lowered. It's got what kind of pipes?
Vans and Hines.
Vans and Hines pipes.
It's got the tail light moved from the back to the side over here.
So tail lights are moved around, and
you'll see it from this side.
Okay, from this side. Oh,
Tail light,
okay. So he does have it licensed at the moment, and it's also not a, it's a belt drive. It's not a chain drive. But one of the nicest things with this bike, and you can't see it here, but we're going to give it its first wash in a long time, and when you see it, is the paint on this.
Purple Ghost Flames.
It's got, yeah, purple ghost flames on black, right? So right now it just is very dirty, and it's just sitting here. But when we come back, it's gonna be rolled out to the grass, and it's gonna get washed, and my brother said he may even start it. And we'll try starting it. It hasn't started in a while. It hasn't been ridden. It also needs tires, right? Oh, so it just has some issues that it has to be. Some transmission issues at the moment. So, I mean, last time I saw you ride this a couple of years ago.
I haven't ridden it in 4.5 years.
4.5 years it's been parked. But, and you can see, I mean, no one sat in it. This is dust. But, we're gonna take it outside. And when you see, if you're looking at it right now, I'm gonna write.
Well, don't do anymore.
How can I do it on the seat?
Scratch the seat, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do it on the seat. I don't want to scratch this paint. So you can see if we write in the dust, I don't want wash me here. So now you saw me write that. So you can tell how much dust is on this. Yeah, he didn't want, I didn't even think about that because it's a custom paint and everything. So when we go out, when we come back in a couple minutes, we'll bring it out, we'll wash it, and you'll see this thing is so cool looking in the sunlight. Right now it just looks like a black bike, but it is anything but when it starts out. So that's our little barn find for today, and our first wash. We've never done a wash video, but we're gonna do one today. So all right guys, we'll see you in a minute. Huh?
So it'll be fun getting it pissed all this shit.
Maybe we just push the ride mower back a little bit.
Yeah, let's get this thing back.
What's a snow blower?
Just snowboard, my generator.
If you steer, I'll push.
Yeah, cool.
And it's an old barn. Look at those beams, hand cut. You can see where they chopped them with something. Look at this thing. I guess everybody's afraid to put something on that side.
Well, it's just.
Or just.
It's just this has got more level flooring than that.
Yeah.
Easier big doors. That's all.
Yeah. You said this thing's been here. An 80-year-old man said that he almost hit it back in the day, huh?
Oh yeah.
So this thing's
not only that, but the guy who bought this place before this owner,
yeah,
there was a motorcycle in here, like a little Triumph thing.
Yeah.
It was a little Honda, a real little one.
right.
And it's like mint condition, but it was looked like this when he bought the
Wow.
place.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is it gonna be easier if we pick up the back and move it, or no?
Picking up the back.
Oh.
That's not easy. Can we move a couple of these boards?
Yeah.
As long as my pipe.
Oh.
Pipe get past? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, you're okay now. Your foot's gonna hit the board. Can I help push or anything, or no? Has got some dust and dirt and leaves, and a couple leaves right here.
Filthy, man. Yeah, absolutely filthy.
All right, guys, first wash in a couple years. And now you can see a lot of the differences. So you can see it's got the front drive. You can see some of the customization on the shielding. Can't see the customization of the paint yet, but you can see the turn signals. You can see the pipes, totally different. You can see how it's been lowered. So it's a really nice custom bike. Now you just use like dish soap, right?
Yeah,
Dawn dish soap. That's what we've always used on cars. I mean, it gets degreases stuff, but it's pretty mellow on paints and everything. So I know there's other stuff out there, but since we were kids, we always used Dawn. I guess that is that a short bed? Man, I wonder what the long bed of those things are like.
The 8-footers.
Jeez. Because that's a beast. That's a beast the way it is.
Yeah.
The big ass truck.
Yeah, well, Steve, my buddy, has a 8-foot 4-door.
Same thing. Because this was too big when you broke down to be on a regular trailer, and it was too big to go on to the auto train. So this is a cool thing, Craftsman. This is a battery operated pressure washer that Timmy got. So kind of looking at the pressure washer that Tim has, as well as this. So you just hook it up to a bucket. You don't need any other water source. You probably hook it up to a stream if you were next to a stream or a lake, swimming pool. I never saw one of these, so it's pretty cool. I mean, you're not going to chip paint with it, but it's definitely going to be...
Well, it's gentle, that's good.
Yeah. Now you see all the ghost purplish stuff coming off the tank. You can get this water tank. My thing's waterproof, so if I get close, don't worry about it. You can see all the purple custom flames that are below, underneath the paint, coming out. Now you're just waiting for them to get one of the shops to be able to go in and figure out where the oil leaks.
Yeah, they won't work on it until winter. I'll put new turn signals on the back. Little slow profile.
So normally the foot pegs and all would be right around here, right?
Right around here.
Yeah. So you moved them up because bigger. When you're bigger, you need to have the room to.
More like a chopper than I do.
Yeah.
Plus it's lowered, so.
Yeah, it's pretty low to the ground.
Yeah.
A lot of dirt and dust on that thing. And this is what year is this? 03? 03.
It's got the big air kit, it's got the power command system so you can tune it. Pipes have been changed, handlebars have been changed, it's been lowered, forward controls. What else has been done to it? This used to have the air cleaners bag on here, but since it's under the tank now, it had a big empty space, so put that on. Put backrest on. Change out turn signals in the back.
Brake light.
Brake light. Here with license plate holder. That's about it, really.
Yeah, nice though.
But that's quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a custom now.
And it's a pretty big bike. It's pretty fat. So you can see all the custom paint that was done, even though there's still dirt. You can see dirt and dust on there. All he's done is rinse it so far, but all this stuff is underneath the black, so it looks really cool as it appears. All the ghost purple paint, but it's a really nice bike. First wash in a couple years, and he's going to try and start it. See if it starts. So the last time I knew this was on the road was 7 years ago, because it was around 2015, I think. That was the last time I think I saw this on the road. Yeah, you can see how deep the dust was, because it's
still sitting
on there even after being hosed and everything.
This bike's only seen water, including rain, 4 times since I've owned it.
And this is the
Other
fourth?
than that, this is the 4th time. Other than that, it's spray wax detailed every time I ride it. But unfortunately, I just haven't ridden it a lot.
Well, it's probably due for a wash anyway.
Well, it was well over.
Before all that stuff started seeping into the paint. So
Due for a wash all winter, but try and do this in the winter. wax it up.
All right, guys, so there you go. Took it out of the barn, got it all washed up, and once it's kind of dry or whatever, Tim's gonna try and start it once it's all cleaned off. Huh?
I'm gonna start it.
Or he's gonna start. So alright, so my brother got the bike working. Had to put a charge on it. But you can hear it. It sounds really good. That's pretty loud. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool. There you go, guys. So from the barn in the dust and not working to now running. So pretty cool.
Wax tomorrow.
And get waxed tomorrow. Appreciate you watching. If you want to see more motorcycle stuff, I'm okay with motorcycles. I've owned a couple, not many, but you know, if you guys want to see more bikes, let me know. I'm happy to oblige on that. You guys seem to like them whenever I find one. So subscribe and you know, and put any comments down. And I guess you keep working on it. So we'll see you next time. And I appreciate every one of you guys and girls. We have a lot more girls now, or women, females. So you're all, we went from like having like a 1% to like 20% now of the watchers. So anything you want us to show you or anything, I mean, now Timmy's in a cleaning mood, so now Tim's cleaning the grill, and
Bob's got it pretty good,
so pretty cool. And that's a pretty cool little thing, a little Craftsman thing there. So he's got that and the little blower thing, battery operated, so that's a cool thing. All right, guys, so we didn't get to actually see this part, but my brother wanted to take, there was an issue with the seat, that was the seat back, I'll call it. We used to call them sissy bars, but I don't know if that's politically correct anymore. So we'll just call it a sissy bar. And the sissy bar, which is not there, and it wasn't for just sissies. It was for people my size that like to lean back. But it's for people to ride on the back. But anyway, he took that off because this is the bike. When he saw it, or when you see these bikes, this is how they're set up. So they really is, it's just a bolt on there. But this now, when you look at this bike, just taking that seat back off really shows like the line for this thing. I mean, it just goes for it. Now it looks like you're sitting on the wheel. Like before it didn't show that, but now it looks like you're sitting on the wheel and you got this massive, like 100 and how many inch?
117 cubic, 102 cubic inch,
102 cubic inches,
1700 cc,
1700 cc's
power command seat
on a 500-pound motorcycle. Let's put that into perspective. A Barracuda 6-cylinder, a Chevelle 6-cylinder, a Nova 6-cylinder had about the same horsepower and almost the same displacement as this. And yet this thing weighs 500 pounds. If you want some get up and gone, this ain't get up and go. This is get up and gone. And you have to scream real loud when you do it because it is just amazing. So, and as you can see, it looks it's cleaner. It's had water now 2 days. So he's actually gone up 330% of the water of its life in the last 2 days. But it's not waxed yet or anything, but it just looks beautiful. And just look at the stance of this. And now when you look at it, you could see this was kind of how it would have been on the brochure, minus a lot of the additional stuff. And see how low it is now? This thing is such a low seating bike. It's really rock steady, and it is just gorgeous. So we wanted to show you this after he decided to take that bar off, because it was actually, there was something, it was cracked or something. But now it changed the whole look of the bike. And this is what the bike looks like. This is what people fall in love with, is the bike like this. And it's all nice and clean and low and slung and just gorgeous. So there you go, guys. Really, really nice bike. If you like this kind of thing, like I said before, if you like it, if you want to see more bikes, if you want to see less bikes, if you want to see more bikes like this, if you want to see more bikes of other kinds, if you want to see me wreck a bike, that won't happen because I'm not riding a bike. But if you want to see more bikes, check it out. And if you like bikes, we did that motorcycle graveyard a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. And then we also, last year, we're up here in Pennsylvania, and we found that barn find that had Indians and old Harley flatheads in it. So you could see that video, which is, I think, around like video 100, 130. Maybe I'll put that in, I'll find it and put it down. But we do some bikes occasionally, but this one was a nice, cleaned up the dirt, fixed it up, got it running. The thing was loud as anything, and now you can see what it really looks like. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.
Where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link, you will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds, and you click on that and it's going to take you here.